it's been a challenge to try and figure out how to describe the taste of these molecules that are in the Forever Ceremonial Cacao powder. From what I can tell from my mixed experience, because I've tried it with honey, without it, and in various quantities and temperatures, and it really seems that there's a few patterns, and I'll just go through them. So there's like a citrus lemon sour flavor, a bitter cacao nib flavor, there's fence/wood kind of flavors and smells. I would also say it smells a bit like citrus lemon sour and bitter cacao nibs to some extent. It also smells like it's been sitting in the bottom of a cupboard for years, and it's slightly soapy flavor as well. To go into more detail about these tastes, I'm going to taste them here and tell you. So right off the back, it's like a combination of flavors. It's like this soapy, sweet. Actually, no, it's more like the cacao nib bitterness, right? And then on top of that is this slight soapiness, and then going through it is this sort of very light citrus lemon sour flavor. And I don't mean like the zesty kind of lemon flavor, it's more like that sour, acidic, lemony flavor, like the acidic flavor of the lemon. And then the bitter cacao nibs. If you've never had bitter cacao nibs, go try them, because there's definitely in there. But to try and describe that flavor, it kind of almost tastes like kale powder, or how do you explain that flavor in that too? It tastes almost salty. Well, it really does actually have a saltiness to it. It's this salty, powdery, just bitter kind of flavor to it. Salty, bitter flavor, with a slight citrusy lemon sour, acidic flavor. Yeah. So, what does it actually smell like? Oh, here it is, right here. So I can smell. It's hard. How do you describe the smell? Right off the back, it's got this fancy, woody, been in the cupboard for years smell. I need to be careful how much I'm sniffing of this, because I've had quite a bit. I feel like I'm going to pass out or something. After drinking the Forever Ceremonial Cacao, my internal and external experience literally had this coloured sensation of being eloquently warm, elegantly vivacious, and a bed-cushioned aesthetic comfort. And also a consistent intrinsic pressured focus around my eyes, face and body, animating in variation, but seemingly elusively still more or less. There was this verbosity. My failure pain, general anxiety, suicidal depression, mysterious ADHD, and human limitation stress have unexpectedly entirely disappeared, like really, and can't come back for a period unless you force it. Even then it's seemingly still and more or less entirely disappeared, like you're not able to see it anymore and you're distracted by the other sensations. And then my internal external purity filters that are wrapped around my areas of potent purity variously lose their opacity, and you're able to be you again, at least internally but also externally. I was experiencing once again literal coloured sensation of grungy sweet euphoria, which I would describe as the flavour of more or less seemingly always similar to a vague strawberry chewy string and or strawberry milkshake. Also, what I thought was never to be fully felt again from my young years, an unknown seeking curiosity sensation surprisingly came back again. From seemingly nowhere, but it had been covered by the purity filters. I describe it as a harsh, glistening, dreamy, serene serenity sensation that's around the eyes, face, internal body frame, and possibly external body frame. It has a white milk and dark chocolate flavoured aesthetic to it, interestingly. There is this curiosity of the unknown, to solve the unknown and be anew. Or should I say more like a lubricant kind of quality to it, if I'm being honest, like that more gummy lubricant kind of vibes going on. Probably more lubricant if I'm being honest, or like yeah, like a slick, very slick kind of liquid. It's got that wine-like smell to it. Almost like it's been sat in a cardboard box for ages, or in a cellar somewhere. It's got like this cellar wine vibe. Yeah, like in a boat or something, in the hull of the boat or whatever, and you're sitting in the corner in a cellar. It's got that kind of smells to it. Struggling. Let's talk about the price of it. I mean, it's pricey, but it's not like isn't pricey. It's not like £25 or something for this. I don't think it was. I think it was like £12 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It's under £20. So, and that's just for this. And there's 200 grams in here. Organic Criollo cacao paste. And you can get this in different forms. Like you can get it in the powdered, in the crushed up form. You can get it in a block form, which I'm going to get and do a review on that potentially. And also chocolate bar form. And you can also buy like ceremonial cups, which I plan on doing from Forever Ceremonial Cacao. And I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but this is seriously, this is going to be my go-to for an anti-depressant going forward. This is so cool, and this is like tear-worthingly cool. You respect it. This is ceremony, and I get what they mean by it being like ceremonial. This is, I've never done mescaline in my life, but I suspect mescaline or even psilocybin and all those kinds of ethogens probably have similar vibes to it. Like that kind of like getting, cracking you open and letting you be who you are kind of stuff. I think that this effect on me has similar effects as like ethogen, but I've never actually done an ethogen like intentionally as such. I've done some of this. I've had nutmeg in tofu or something by accident or intentionally because it's in it. Lucky I haven't died from that. Because I used to binge eat tofu and it had like flavouring in it, and one of the ingredients was nutmeg, and I had like a bouillon powder which had nutmeg in it, so that's very interesting. But I've had tons of like psychedelic dreams and things anyways, so very interesting stuff that I will be talking about in further videos. This is what Forever Cacao powder looks like when it's inside of milk with sugar. Well, it's actually oat milk. Let's get that right. Obviously you can mix up where it looks like it's more milk chocolate coloured, I think, but this is what it looks like right now. So And I did heat up the oat milk first, which is Jord oat milk, and then put the powder in and then mixed it, so I'm not quite sure exactly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it depends on the temperature, so if it's hot enough, it will mix together, I think. But if it's not hot enough, then it just kind of clumps up like this. So just keep that in mind, that the temperature does matter in terms of the way that it looks. So yeah. And just with some you know, granulated and regular sugar, you know, or you know, pure sugar, none of that refined shit, it tastes really nice. Really nice. Actually, probably that's probably one of the best hot chocolates I've had, actually. And I'm not just saying that. Yeah, that's nice. And the texture. Like I said, slick, dry, lumpy a bit in my case. Mostly slick. So that's what it's like. Also, I just want to say thank you for watching this whole video. If you watched all the way to the end, that's awesome. Yeah, I just want to say, if you want to check out anything more about this product, then just check out the website www.forevercacao.co.uk, I think, or just type into Google Forever Cacao chocolate or something like that, whatever, and it'll come up as probably the first selection. I'm probably going to do another video on these products, but I'll probably do it like a selection of products and put it all into one video and do like detailed explanations for each thing and stuff like that. And in that video I'll probably explain more of the backstory and things like that of, you know, where these products came from, at least from my research that I've done, where, you know, I've listened to podcasts with the people who've made the product in it and stuff like that. So do look forward to that. I like this product so much that I'm like, oh, I'd love to sponsor it, but when I feel like when you sponsor something, you're kind of taking it away from them because you're taking that money from them, and I don't want to do that. So I am just, you know, free advertiser here for it, and I'm happy to do that. I don't need commission to help someone out. I think the product is actually that good that I don't need to be paid to tell people that it's good. So that's how I see it. So anyways, I think I did it all. I did taste, smell, texture, consistency, look, packaging. Although I didn't explain like what the actual particles feel like. They probably feel mostly like cacao nibs, for the most part. Actually, I know they do. They just feel like hard cacao nibs in variation, maybe with a bit of like soily, grainy kind of texture and feeling in there as well. You've seen what they look like in many different ways. Not sure what else there is to say. I mean, some of the packaging kind of told you a lot of what you need to know as well. Yeah, I think that's good enough for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. So see you in the next one, guys. Whatever that will be.